family, how are y'all today? Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's doing okay. Yesterday I had shared some of my views and my wisdom as far as relationships are concerned, with women being mistreated, allowing themselves to be mistreated in their relationships with men. And it's so prevalent, especially in our community. It's like we're desperate to be with somebody and we'll take any old body just to say I have a man. And I was more so leaning on the side of women, but there are men who get mistreated as well. There are a lot of what we call good guys, and a lot of women think that the good guy is corny, right? I like the corny guy. Give me the corny guy every time, right? But it's just funny. I was watching a movie today. It was a black movie, kind of low budget, and it was a clean movie. There was no cussing and no sex and stuff like that. Yet the three women that were at dinner, they were friends. Two of them was talking about the type of man that were speaking about the type of man that they wanted. She's like, give me a man with tattoos, and he could probably have just come out of jail. I don't care, with a wife beater on, and let me bring him to the family picnic. And I'm saying, wow, this is the mindset of a lot of women, because we think that's sexy and masculine, right? But those are the types that beat you down, use you, and take advantage of you, for the most part. So I'm like, wow, that's amazing that I was just on that topic the day before, and this is the type of man that we're choosing, and these are the type of men that we think are sexy because that turns you on. But what about the rest of your life? There's more in a relationship than just sexuality. There's so much more. It's a spirituality to it too. Safety, that's supposed to be your safeguard, your relationship with the brother you pick. And so I was just thinking how a lot of the good guys are being overlooked because they're so-called corny, right? They don't meet your sexy standards because a roughneck, hoodlum, thug, whatever you want to call him, whatever epitaph you want to call him, right? He's the one that's most desired. And that says a lot about our mentality, females, sisters, ladies. It says a lot about our mentality. I don't know where we get that from. I guess the rap culture, a bad boy, especially if you grew up as a church girl, and that's so opposite of what you're accustomed to. So this guy is alluring to you. I mean, ladies, you got to be wiser than that. It ain't about that rough exterior, because those guys are not going to be gentle with your heart. And so we're overlooking the guys that are great, who will treat you like a queen. Some of y'all think that's boring, I suppose. I guess a lot of y'all must want to fight. Y'all think fighting and fussing is sexy. Dysfunction is sexy. That's crazy. And I had to speak about it because I spoke about, the men mistreating us, but we are allowing it. We're choosing these types of guys, knowing full well they don't have your best interests at heart. They just sexy. They turn you on. They turn you on. Why? Crying and complaining about a brother that's jacking you up and mistreating you and cheating on you and making babies with other people and not helping you pay bills, sitting up with his feet up, smoking a blunt, drinking beer, inviting guys in the house, just chilling while you working hard. But he's a thug and he's sexy. So that's all that matters, huh? I guess you get what you ask for, So I've never been the type to pity women that choose men like that. Now, I love my sisters, don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of us that are intelligent and really looking for love, and you want the full package. And sometimes that person presents themselves as the full package, but once you get in the relationship, you see different. I'm not talking about those ladies. I'm talking about those of us who actually choose that type of brother. I guess you're just expecting excitement and sex because there's nothing else that he can offer you. There's nothing else. He certainly would not be a good example as a father to any child, whether it be boy or girl. He's not going to be a great example as a father. He won't be a good father. So we have to be careful what we're wishing for, what we're hoping for. There has to be a gentleman that's gonna be appropriate for you and your lifestyle. And a lot of us ain't even gangster like the females. We not in the streets like that. A lot of us are intelligent, going to school, getting our education, professional, and then we want that type of guy, the complete opposite of what we are. And they say opposites attract, huh? Honey, we gotta think better. We gotta think better. We gotta elevate our thinking, because that's insane. And for me to hear those women say that in a movie, I don't like that, because it's like that's what they want to project to us as an audience. And that just annoyed me. I'm like, huh? The movie, like I said, was a decent movie. It didn't have anything to do with violence, cursing. It wasn't vulgar. It wasn't a whole bunch of sex. It was a clean movie. But that little part right there, I'm like, they had to throw something in there. Put that in a woman's head, what is sexy, and it's not the good guy. And they always say good guys finish last, huh? That's insane. I mean, for you brothers that are not typical and are doing your thing, you know, have your career and your goals set, your own place, have good intentions for a woman, keep doing what you're doing, because there are those of us out here who are desirous of your type. There are, you know, and I don't know. I just feel sorry for the women who think that way, who think that that's the kind of guy that she should be with. I don't get it. But we're asking for trouble. And then we want to complain. So you got to know what you want. You have to know what you want in life, you know. And that's all I have to say about this, because that's the end of this topic. It is. That was crazy. I can't believe they put that. I said, why did they try to throw that little piece in that movie? That was retarded. I didn't like it. That didn't make any sense. But to each his own. If you want satisfaction in a relationship, you both have to be in the same accord, have to be on the same playing level, have to have the same views in life, ideas, goals, even styles. You need to match. Like, you need to be in a unity, you know, in a couple. One shouldn't be over here and one is over here, like y'all such opposites that y'all just bump heads in every other area except for in the bedroom. That ain't the life. It's not. I'm keep this one nice and short, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings.